Last school year, the turnover rate for Oklahoma teachers was 24%, the highest rate in a decade, according to the State Department of Education.
The disinterest in entering teacher education is a problem that is nationwide, and certainly Oklahoma is no exception.
In 2022, a program called Inspired to Teach was established by the Oklahoma legislature to get education majors into Oklahoma classrooms after graduation. The program provides the opportunity for recipients to get up to $25,000 by committing to become an Oklahoma teacher.
We dispersed $2.7 million in scholarship benefit.
Last fiscal year, only 16% of the nearly $17 million in funding for the scholarships were actually used, leaving millions on the table.
Teachers need the support, they need the respect, and they need the resources.
Dr. Goldie Thompson with the Oklahoma State Regents for Higher Education said there are other variables that impacted fiscal year 23's numbers. One reason being this was the program's first year in action. Another reason is because much of this funding will not go to the graduates until after they get their diplomas.
Upon receiving the teacher education degree and securing a contract to teach in an Oklahoma public school, they will receive $4,000 each year for 5 consecutive years of teaching in one of our K-12 schools.
But despite only a small percentage of the funds actually being awarded last year, fiscal year 24 has double the amount of funding, leaving over $33 million in scholarships up for grabs.
We have not yet entered the incentive segment, if you will, of the program. Our first cohort will have completed their first year teaching assignment this December. And so then we open it up to the incentive portion of the Inspired to Teach program.
But Inspired to Teach isn't the only state-funded program aimed at addressing the teacher shortage. More than $270,000 were allocated to the Teacher Shortage Employment Incentive Program in fiscal year 2023. Less than half of those funds were dispersed to participants. The Oklahoma State Board of Education launched a teacher signing bonus program this year, hoping to get new and returning teachers to commit to staying in classrooms for 5 years. Of the more than 530 people who were awarded a combined $16 million in bonuses, 249 recipients were first-year teachers. But much of this year's funding for the program came from federal funds as part of the American Rescue Plan Act.
The bottom line is it's a multifaceted approach to an answer. We need higher ed on board, we need legislative help on board, which we're seeing over the last few years, and we need local districts to find ways to incentivize teaching.
So is there more the state can do? Lawmakers have increased teacher salaries and passed laws like 6 weeks of paid maternity leave for school employees. But the number of professionals leaving the classroom is still continuing to rise. In the 2012 school year, there were only 32 emergency teacher certifications given out in Oklahoma. By the end of October, there were already 4,451 emergency certifications this school year, which is on track to pass last year's record. The increase in teachers leaving Oklahoma classrooms is undeniable, but education leaders said this leaves room for private entities to help address the issue outside of using state dollars.
There's really a need for school leaders to reach out to and private companies to work with school leaders. How do we recruit teachers to our community? Because education is the cornerstone to a thriving community.
Local districts like Oklahoma City Public Schools have partnered with private groups to fund teacher pipeline programs, also known as Grow Your Own programs.
We're with them not only to pay 100% of their tuition fees and books, but we're there to support them. And all of that funding is coming from private sources.
The program paves the way for paraprofessionals to go back to school for their teacher education degree.
We've lost one of our graduates whose husband was transferred out of state. The rest of them have stayed because their they believe in what they're doing.
With the state investing record amounts in education and private entities stepping up to fill in the gaps, strides are being taken to fix Oklahoma's teacher shortage. While education leaders said it could be years before we see today's work pay off, the Inspired to Teach program has already seen a 70% increase in the number of applicants compared to this time last year. State Superintendent Ryan Walter said he'll ask the legislature for $10 million next year for the teacher signing bonus program. And grow your own programs are popping up across Oklahoma.
It's programs like this that will help to change the narrative for our state.
Now, for more information on the Inspired to Teach and OKCPS's Grow Your Own program, you can head over to KOCO.com under the As Seen On section.